They're the artistes, visionaries, and all of that stuff. And they have a lot of empathy, which means any shifts in their humanity are doubled. If you lose one humanity, you actually lose 2. If you gain one humanity, you actually gain 2, etc., etc. Yes, Nosferatu is a sewer trash boy that lives in the sewer. And finally, there's the Ventru, which are the nobility, yada yada yada. They gain no sustenance from vermin, and feeding on lowlifes, such as prostitutes or the homeless, lowlifes, air quotes, will cause them to vomit, and this is what the female Ventru looks like. Yeah, Ventru are the nobility, the Draculas, as Notified says. Anyway, we're going to stick with Shamir. I think that's fun. Let's actually... Oh, they refunded all of my points. Okay. Well, I have no social points. I have 2 mental points. Perception increases my range. Inspection. Intelligence increases. Research. Let's... Okay. Perception, inspection, research, and intimidate for intelligence. What's his hacking and defense? Let's see here. Mage Potter. Yeah, the tabletop gives you a spread of 5, 4, and 3 points. This gives you 2, 1, and nothing. I do want wits. Can we put a 3rd point in here? We can. I'm not going to, though. Now, do I want research, intimidate, or ranged and inspection? I think inspection is pretty important. Let's do that. Nothing in social. Charisma influences persuasion, and that's it. Manipulation is haggle, and that's it. And appearance is seduction, and that's it. We have 1 point to put in physical. Strength gives us unarmed and melee. Dexterity gives us lock picking and sneaking, and stamina gives us extra soak for bashing. Soak basically being defense. I'll actually go for dexterity. I know they gave me stamina last time. So, our abilities here. Knowledge. Computer gives us hacking. Finance gives us haggle. Investigation gives us inspection. Scholarship gives us research and persuasion. I'll take scholarship and investigation, not finance. Talents. Brawl gives us more unarmed. Dodge gives us more defense. Intimidation. Intimidate. Subterfuge is seduction. I'm going to go ahead and put a point to dodge here. Let's see. Let's go subterfuge. Why not? Then we have firearms, melee, security improves lockpicking, stealth improves sneaking. Let's go for stealth. Auspex enhances your mental faculties to see the auras of those around you. All levels of Auspex cost 1 blood, and Auspex has no risk of violating the masquerade. Dominate lets you control the minds of weaker kin and even some kindred. Dominate effects are covert and cannot be traced back to you, and therefore carry no risk of violating the masquerade. Thaumaturgy is blood magic, letting you bend blood to powerful and terrible ends. But they're spectacular and obviously supernatural, and should not be used in safe areas, lest you risk violating the masquerade. Let's go ahead and just specialize in the unique thing we get. Character created. The embrace is the act of transforming a mortal into a vampire. Anyway, it's time to be heterosexual.
I want to show you something.
All these fucking Italian stallion condoms. So what happened there is we went home to fuck, and we were embraced. And there's our sire, who just got fucking staked, and we got staked too. I was, of course, a short, nasty lady.
My fellow kindred, my apologies for disrupting any business or interfering with prior engagements you may have had this evening. It's unfortunate that the affair that gathers us together tonight is a troubling one. We are here because the laws that bind our society, the laws that are the fabric of our existence, have been broken. As Prince, I am within my rights to grant or deny the kindred of
So
this
we're kind of
city
getting a
the privilege of silence.
preview of the politics
Many
here.
of you have come to me seeking permission, and I have endorsed some of these requests. However, the accused that sits before you tonight was not refused permission. Indeed, my permission was never sought at all. They were caught shortly after the embrace of this child. It pains me to announce the sentence, as up to tonight I considered the accused a loyal and upstanding member of our organization. But as some of you may know, the penalty for this transgression...
What a loser, fucking Prince.
Know that I am no more adjudicator than I am a servant to the law that governs us all. Let tonight's proceedings serve as a reminder to our community that we must adhere to the code that binds our society, lest we endanger all of our blood. Forgive me. Let the penalty commence.
So in vampire society, at least in this particular area of it, it is illegal to embrace someone without permission from the higher-ups.
To the fate of the ill-begotten progeny. Without a sire, most children are doomed to walk the earth never knowing their place, their responsibility, and most importantly, the laws they must obey. Therefore, I have decided that... This is bullshit!
I'm told this is true in vampire overall. Yeah, the fucking giant-ass sword
If Mr. Rodriguez
on the mook.
would let me finish, I have decided to let this kindred live. They shall
Hey,
be
lucky
instructed
us.
in the ways of our kind and be granted the same rights. Let no one say I am unsympathetic to the plights and causes of this community. I thank you all for attending these proceedings, and I hope their significance is not lost. Good evening. Your sire, tragic, my apologies. But you see, there is a strict code of conduct that all of us must adhere to if we wish to survive. When someone, anyone breaks these laws, they undermine the well-worn fabric of our centuries-old society.
I wouldn't know the difference.
Understand my predicament. Allowing you to live makes me directly responsible for your
I'm
subsequent...
gonna find wondering if
So, what I'm offering is
killing
not generosity,
a sire
but the opportunity to transcend the
is
fate woven by your
normal.
sire. This
like
is your
in Old
trial.
World of Darkness opposed to
You will
New.
be brought to Santa Monica.
Santa
There you will
Monica!
meet an agent by
You get
the
to
name
see the
of
boulevard?
Twoturu. He will provide the details of your labor. I've shown you great clemency. Prove it was more than a wasted gesture, fledgling. Don't come back until you do. Good evening.
Good evening. Not only do vampires hide from mortals, they hide from themselves as well, pretending they are not the horrors they have truly become. We gained a keyring, and we use mouse look around, WAS, to toggle view, to switch between first and third. Boop. And there's us. Boop. I'm gonna stay in first. There's this loser over here. You might recognize his voice.
Then they just plop you out here like a naked baby in the woods. How about that? Ah, look, kiddo, it's probably a lot for you to take in, so, why don't you let me show you the ropes? What do you say?
I believe this is the guy who voices Jake the dog in Adventure Time, as well as several other characters. Anyway, this guy's your tutorial. We're going to go through the tutorial because it has some, like, story applications. Anyway, who are you?
I'm Jack. What's important is I'm offering help. You make it back from Santa Monica with your hide.
Also, sorry if I'm wrong about his other role.
Till then, I got about this much time. You wait around.
Okay, I could use the help.
All right. Why don't we, step out back here?
I like it where I am. At least I'm out of that theater.
Nice and stuffy in there, huh? This is much better. Now, we ain't got much time, but I figured somebody should fill you in on the bare bones stuff at least. Could save your hide. You look wobbly. You even had a drink yet?
I don't remember.
Oh, man, we're popping a cherry here. Ah, you're gonna love this. All right, check it out. Blood, it's your new rack of lamb, your new champagne, plus your new fucking heroin, kid. Get ready, though, because, hey, it's never as sweet as the first time.
What do I do?
Well, down around the corner there, I saw this human, or SOB can't find his car.
So, what do I mean,
Alright. You go down there, casually. You creep up on him. Bury those little fangs in the feet. Don't worry if you weren't captain of the wrestling team or something. Because it comes so naturally, you think you've done it 1,000 times already.
won't he become a vampire then?
Forget that comic book crap, kid. It don't work that way. Now go for it. Be sure, though, that this is important, so listen up. Be sure not to drain him dry, okay? Might be hard to resist, but don't kill him.
Alright. So over on the right side of the screen, the red vertical bar is blood. It's the fuel for your vampiric powers, or disciplines as they're called. And when it's low, you need to refill it. Humans are abundant. There's one in the alley. See, there he is. This loser. Feeding on humans fills your blood pool. To feed, approach, and press the feed key. It's important that humans don't see you feed! When you've begun feeding, your victim will have a health bar. You should stop feeding by pressing the feed key again before killing them. So this guy's like, oh man! Anyway. And stop. Thanks, bud. Bubbling. Fizzy lifting blood.
That's what it's all about right there.
Great! When do I get my cape? Do I get to pick the color?
Alright, you got the blood, you're feeling all kick-ass, feeling better than your best day living, but wait, it gets better. All kindred, that's our word for vampire. All kindred have a few things in common. Things that set them right square above humans on the food chain.
Yeah? Like what?
Like sharper senses, a body that can take a beating, and if you play your cards right, eternal life. That's no sure bet, but still a chance of immortality's not a bad deal. And that's just for starters. French benefits for joining the club.
So I'm gonna live forever.
Well, you can still be destroyed, but forget the books and the movies. Garlic, gorgeous. A cross, shove it right up their ass. A steak, only if it catches you in the heart, then it just paralyzes. Running water, that's no problem. I bathe. Occasionally. Now, a shotgun blast to the head. Oh, that's trouble, boy. Fire, that's real trouble. Sunlight, well, you catch the sunrise and it's all over, kiddo. Get it?
Got it.